Hello there and a warm welcome to Frugal. My name's Lara, this is a frugal living and budgeting channel. Welcome. Here's another autumn walk and talk today. Autumn turning into winter, I should say, because it's very chilly. I've got one glove on and one off to hold the camera. Hi, it's freezing. Very beautiful though, beautiful today. So I thought I'd bring you for a lovely stroll and then let's see if we can find any deals in the charity shops here. I'm in the town of Dumbarton for a little day out in the town centre. Gonna meet a friend for lunch in Wetherspoons later and going to see what bargains, if any, can be found in the charity shops. I am looking for budget-friendly decoration ideas for Christmas, especially vintage things, because that's where my heart lies. And I'm going to see if I can find decent priced foodie gifts and advent calendars, selection boxes, that kind of thing, because the prices have gone up and up more and more. So I'll see what I can find and I'll share with you later if I make any discoveries. It's not that long since the sunrise here by the River Leven. This is a very beautiful, beautiful park called Leven Grove Park that you can see in the background. You may have heard of Robert the Bruce from Scottish history, so apparently there's a tomb with some of his remains. Is it his heart? And this is a beautiful Victorian park. They brought back loads of amazing specimens, acers and all different things from travels. Beautifully tended to park with amazing flower beds. You can't see them from here because it's a large park. It goes round in a circular route with picnic areas and Dumbarton Castle on the rock. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to take you up there to show you. So we've got the River Clyde at the back of the park, and then here is the smaller River Leven. Over there is the bridge. There's one of the bridges, and it's lovely watching the river flowing through. It's very still today and peaceful, very icy and cold, but the sun's come out, which is just beautiful. Here we are at the park, and it just makes me realise how big a place it actually is. The River Leven, so we are there at D, and these are all different quadrants of the lovely garden. Unfortunately, the toilet is no longer in service, but when you go round the circular route to the bottom, there's the River Clyde, and it's absolutely beautiful views to the east. Looking at the rock. Wow, history of the park, 1200s, evidence of early medieval activity within this area. That's incredible. Became a public park in the 1800s. That's actually older than Victorian era. Well, actually it was 1884 it was purchased, so no, Victorian era. Wow, the estate was bought for £13,000. It's hard to imagine that now, isn't it? God. So, a lot's happened here over the years. This shows you some of the features in the park. There's a memorial. Wow, wildflower meadow, very beautiful. So I don't think the cafe is currently open with the toilets, unfortunately. The orchard bit is very lovely, and I love this because they have people that help out with constructing the benches and taking care of the space and stuff, which is nice. But yeah, it's a lovely, lovely space. If you're ever in this area of Dumbarton, I highly recommend it for a wee picnic, walk, visit, coffee, or bring your own, which is obviously the most frugal way that I always advocate. See you at the river. This is a very beautiful space in the spring and summer. You should see the flower beds, they're absolutely gorgeous. Whoever does the gardening here does an amazing job. Anytime I've been through in Dumbarton, in this bit of the town, it's always so worth a visit. Absolutely stunning. This is part of the lovely circular path that goes right around. Sorry if it's a wee bit shaky. It really is lovely, and the images don't do it justice. There's some really beautiful trees along here as well. Here we are at the River Clyde. It's beautiful down here. Through there to the west is a walk called Havoc, and eventually if you keep going you get to the Gairloch Head. So that's heading to the west. Across there you've got, I think that might be Port Glasgow, and Greenock further up, so they're more urban parts of Scotland. And I think it's Inverclyde. And then this, Clydeside, it's beautiful today. There's the Dumbarton Rock with the famous castle. And further up that way, as you keep going east, you eventually get to Glasgow. So there you have it. Isn't it beautiful? A real treat to get to visit here from time to time. I'm going to keep walking, and I'll see you once I'm back from the charity shops and lunch with my friend. See you very soon. Look at these lovely wood carvings that people do. There's another one over there as well. And people sweep the leaves to the side so that no one trips on them. And I'm about to show you this up here. Let's go and take a closer look. It's a little history lesson reminder for me, as I couldn't remember. St Serph's Church it's called, and medieval structure, 19th century, underwent alterations. It was a key area for restoration. Ah, that's it. It's believed that the internal organs of Robert the Bruce were buried at St Serph's in 1329 after his embalming. Ah, there you go. Hi there. So the time has come to show you what I found out and about at the charity shops, and food related as well, for this festive time. Good value items. So first of all, I didn't have any joy finding any vintage Christmas decorations, but what I did find is something else that's very beautiful and vintage for Christmas, which is a beautiful set of brand new vintage glasses. So I don't know if you can see the gorgeous detail, the very beautiful floral etching on these glasses. It's a brand new set of 6 wine glasses. I think they're rather lovely. And this bit with the gold bar and the pattern, it actually reminds me quite a lot of the Celtic knotwork designs. So I think they're rather lovely. They don't have to be for wine. Whatever festive tipple containing alcohol or not of people's choice. And they were such a bargain. Originally they were £10 for the set, but at the moment the charity shop I was in are doing a sale. So everything that has a red line through the sticker is actually half price. So 6 beautiful wine glasses, brand new in box, vintage, perfect for Christmas, because my Christmas crockery set is actually roses and it's vintage as well. So this will be a perfect match. So all that just for a fiver, for £5. What a deal. So I'm very happy with that. And the other lovely festive find I've had also for Christmas Day is this very, very nice top here. So it's a sequin top, gold, lovely and shimmery. It's got these nice flary sleeves, kind of fluted flary sleeves. It's lovely and loose on me, nice and comfortable. Covers a multitude of sins. And it's got this nice inner lining on it so that the sequins don't dig in. It just glides over my skin just so comfortably. So I absolutely love that. And it's a nice shade of gold for me, for my skin tone. I really like it. So it's actually brand new with the tag, who apparently is made by Allegra K. I've got no idea who that is. And it was supposed to be £6, but I actually had an item that was not suitable that I took back to the store for an exchange that was £3. So I only actually had to pay £3 for this. So I'm so pleased. So for £8, I have got these 2 absolutely gorgeous things in the charity shop for Christmas time. So I'm very happy with those. Very good value for money. And it's great to know that it is still possible to find deals. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below about this. But I feel like in recent times, there doesn't seem to be as much variety of stuff for sale in the charity shops. So going with seasonal things, I mean. So at the moment, I'm not seeing as much range of Christmas items for sale. And when there are things, they're far more few and far between. And then what little there is, quite often I feel like the prices have gone up compared to what I used to be able to get stuff for. I don't know if that's just me, but I'd love to know your thoughts on that. But it's definitely seeming harder to find a good festive deal in the charity shops these days. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed about those finds. Then when it comes to festive food bargains, as parts of gifts and things, I'm best holding off, or I pass things over to my mum to confiscate so that I don't eat them. but it's good to start scoping things out and get an idea. I have picked up some things already that my mum is guarding for me. So what I did manage to do was pick up some value advent calendars for loved ones. The thing is, I'm finding as well for advent calendars, I'm quite shocked that almost everything I've seen starts at £3, £2.99, £3 this year. And a lot of the advent calendars, you're talking upwards of £5 and more. It just seems an awful lot for a chocolate advent calendar. I just feel that's too much. A couple of quid would be the ideal to have like a nice themed one or something. But you get ones that are made by different chocolate companies and it's their chocolates in them. I'm not that bothered about that. I think the generic kind of store ones are perfectly fine, because I'm a bit like the same way as I would be with Easter eggs. Like, I love the taste of Easter egg chocolate in and of itself. And also I'm the same with advent calendars, so not necessarily some kind of branded chocolate. I just like the kind of themed advent calendar or Easter egg chocolate. For some reason it seems different and it seems tastier in some ways, and it's like it's got a certain flavour that I associate with that. So that's my main priority more than the pictures and things. But the bargain advent calendars that I found for this year for loved ones, they were only 99p each. I'll put it back to front. Only 99p each. It's just the B&M ones. So it's just a simple festive theme, nothing fancy, not some kind of chocolate brand. But, you know, the advent calendar chocolates that are generic, like I said, I think they're actually better because they remind me more of the festive season anyway, and they're perfectly tasty. So for 99p, I think that's really great. And I have been able to test it out because I was going to have one as well, but you guessed it, I couldn't resist and I opened it and I've already started eating the chocolates. So these ones, I mean, it's 99p, so it's not all bells and whistles. So I'm going to open the 14th to show you as an example. When I was a kid, I always used to love when you had the nice picture either in the door or when you took the chocolate out, there was a picture behind the door, or both. And also the chocolates being a shape, like a Christmas shape. And that was great fun. But for us grown-ups, it's just a nice thing to open the door each day during Advent. So for me, I'm not actually that bothered that there's no picture. And I don't think that that's really such a big deal. It's more about the tasty chocolate. So it may well be that I don't end up having an advent calendar for chocolates this year, which, you know, it's kind of a bit of a bummer in a way, but at the same time, I'd be quite glad not to have an advent calendar of chocolate, because what I'm thinking of doing instead is I am thinking of doing a different, completely opposite kind of advent calendar where each day of the month, instead of having a chocolate first thing in the morning, having a glass of lemon water first thing in the morning, and then my coffee, but not before this. This, if it's a glass of water with a bit of lemon before I even stick the kettle on, unless it's hot water and lemon, I think that this would be a great thing to do through December, just for a wee bit of a detox in the lead up to the festive season, just to kind of help offset some of the festive treats later in the month, and also just to give my immunity a boost because it's so high in vitamin C, and I have a chapped lip at the moment, and this time of year I can feel very run down. So I think doing that is actually a far better boost. And I also have another plan for Advent, which I will share with you on the channel soon, but not yet. Thank you so much for watching today. It's been really lovely to share this walk and talk with you and the bargainous finds that I've had. And it's such a pleasure as always. Again, thank you for all the lovely comments that you leave on the channel. I always enjoy reading and responding to them so much. And I'll see you again very, very soon on the channel. Take care and best wishes. Bye for now.